those numbers and those stats don't tell the story. They don't tell the story of what will happen here, what has already happened. We've built a community, and then the community that will live here. And I make that point because when I think about Harry Triguboff, I think about family. And I think about family in two ways. One is that Harry doesn't just build property. He doesn't just build units. He builds homes for families to live in. He builds communities for people to come together in. And in this amazing, beautiful development, families will live. They will create memories. They will celebrate holidays. They will celebrate birthdays and anniversaries. They will have sorrows. They will have joy. Because these are homes, and this is their community. They will see their neighbors in the shops. They will support one another in times of need. All of that will happen here in these public spaces, these community spaces, in the hallways, in the lifts, and in the homes that have been built here. So Harry builds for families and communities. And Harry does that because his family is so essential to him. I've had the privilege, my husband and I have had the privilege of knowing Harry for many years and getting to know a little bit about his family. And I understand well from what I know from Harry how important it is that his family is part of this family company, and that what they build and create is for hundreds of thousands, indeed probably millions of Australian families. I am convinced when the history of Sydney is written, this chapter, this part of the history of Sydney is written, there will be a huge focus on Harry Triguboff and on Meriton. Because Meriton has shaped our city. It has shaped it, and it has built homes, it has built those communities. And Sydney is better for that. I know that one of the things I always had to counter when I was planning minister is the question of why are we building so many units? And we're building those units because that is what our population needs. We are growing, we are having fewer children, we are living longer lives, and our housing stock needs to evolve with that. It needs to keep pace with what people want and need. And one of the things that Meriton understood long before I would suggest many others did is that we needed to build that type of housing that catered for denser living, more services, more amenities, more community facilities in places close to transport and in places where people want to live. And that is what Harry's created here in DY with Lighthouse. And it is an absolute honor, Harry, to join you and Rhonda, Orna, and the family, and all of your team to officially declare open this magnificent development in DY, Lighthouse. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Senator, and you've been a trailblazer in politics. You're a trailblazer as a Senator now in New South Wales, and we're all very proud of the work that you do. Regardless of Liberal, Labor, Colophumpian, the Senator is doing what she can for the people of New South Wales and the federal government. So it is great that you've been able to join us and be here for this special occasion, Senator, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being here with us. Please put your hands together and thank you, Senator. I'd like to now call on Mr. Triguboff if he could join the Senator so we can officially unveil the plaque.